Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of the 7 Deadly Sins for Nights of the Apocalypse on Season 2, or Nanatsu no Taizai Mokushiroku no Yonkishi Season 2 on Episode 5. Whichever title that suits you. Anyways, this episode right here, looks like to me our friends are running into some kind of trouble, or should I say they run into trouble, because Chaos Knights of Camelot are there to, of course, kill them. So, just a minor spoiler ahead, by all means, let's just get this started right away. We have two that our friends are just walking around the festival enjoying themselves. Well, some of them are, if anything. While Gawain and Lancelot are kind of concerned about the situation, Lancelot convinces Gawain to work with him, while the others are looking for Prince Tristan, like Percival, Nasians, Dani, Keon, Isolde, Anglahad, and Jade, etc. Because, Keon and Isolde are worried for him, which is only obvious to be concerned because he's royal blood, or their loyalty to him is just outstanding or just crazy. Other than that, continuing on, they split into certain groups. We have to it that Keon will go with Percival, Donnie, Nasians, and as for Jade, he was gonna go with Keon, but he decided to go with Anglahad and Isolde for many reasons alone, which we could talk about another time because it's not important. But other than that, they of course try to look for some clues to figure out what's going on because they can't sense each other's magic. Even when Gawain canceled it out, unfortunately, it gets sealed back in. So sucks very badly. Other than that, Tristan, he will later on face a certain demon and get into trouble. But But despite Tristan having to fight this demon, he did not go out of his way to go like, "Oh, you want to fight? Okay, fight. I'll kill you myself," kind of thing. He decides to try to get the understanding of the situation. But we'll talk about the result of his fight later because it's pretty simple from the beginning, which is a minor spoiler, but you get the idea. As for the others, we have Keon, Donnie, Nasians, and Percival are trying to look for Tristan, but unfortunately, they're not having much luck. They managed to possibly find his magic power for a little bit, and later on disappeared again because of the magic barrier or so that's canceling out their magic sensing abilities. When it came to two of the Chaos Knights of Camelot, they end up having to find their prey. One of them is a guy with the bald head and glasses, and the woman, she has a different kind of power, which I'll talk about just a second. Keon, Donnie, Nasians, and Percival run into the guy with the glasses, the bald-headed glasses guy, and unfortunately, they kind of stood no chance against him, or they kind of got into trouble because, one, his magic ability is silent, literally silent. Any noise you make, anything you want to talk about is pretty much useless. You can't hear it. So I guess you can say it's a very silent type magic where it's very useful for assassinations. So the only thing you can only use right now is your eyes, which apparently is sad. However, even though they are at a disadvantage against this guy because he's very good at close-range combat, Nasians, Donnie, and Keon got pummeled badly, but Percival manages to heal him up. But we have the guy knows that Percival must be the one healing them up, goes after him and snaps his neck, which apparently was pretty crazy. And we get to see that Donnie takes advantage of this in anger and uses his telekinesis and throws him away. And they end up going to Percival, realizing that he had his neck snapped. But we have that Anglahad, Isolde, and Jade run into one of the Chaos Knights of Chaos Knights of Camelot. Her magic ability is actually controlling creatures like bugs, animals, you name it. Any living being that's not really human, if I have to say so myself. But sadly for Isolde, they underestimated her ability, and when she used a snake as an arrow, that snake came out alive and bites Isolde, and she's kind of poisoned, which is really suckish. we have to it eventually that even though we have to it eventually that Jade will later on use his ability to blind the animal magic snake user whatsoever. And they managed to escape. As for Isolde, she placed a trap where she can't see using a love bomb, which is pretty funny because considering that she acts all high and mighty saying, you know, I can still sense you know where you're going, and the only thing she wasn't able to sense was Isolde's trap, which sucks for her, but that's her fault. She underestimated them too. She goes like, you damn brats. I'm thinking in my mind, oh, shut up. Stop complaining. Other than that, Tristan's fight with the demon, he understands the situation, what's going on here, and says, hey, let me help you out. If there's something wrong, just tell me. After he managed to land a possible fatal blow or a critical blow, the demon confessed to everything of what happened. That she's doing this under orders of King Arthur, or herself and her allies will be killed. But she knows that she possibly will be killed either way. But Tristan tells her not to worry because her friends and allies are actually very strong. We get to see that despite Percival having his neck snapped, his magic Percival minis comes in to help heal him up. As for Lancelot and Lancelot and Gawain, they find the hostages in the situation that they are brainwashed. Who knows? We have to it that Donnie, Keon, Nastian, and Percival run into the magic animal snake user. And she tries to get those bugs to attack him. And Donnie and Keon actually hate bugs, which is really hilarious. Because I guess if they met up with her, it'd be a very bad matchup, which really sucks. But other than the funniest thing of what's happening, we have the bugs and animals that the Chaos Knight magic user was trying to make the animals like kill Nastians, Percival, Donnie, and Keon after finding them. The animals and insects don't listen to them. Percival's like, oh, looky here, you guys, you gotta take a look at this. These are nice bugs. And we have to, she goes like, how is this possible? Why aren't you guys listening to me? And with her guard dropped and unable to figure out her surroundings, Nastians landed a sleeping blow or a critical blow or slash or cut that makes her weak and she's unable to fight back. We had to that Mini Percival shows up and tells the girl like, well, I'm going to put it simple for you. The reason why they don't follow your orders is because of this. They want to live. They're not stupid. You're the one that's stupid. And then the episode ends off there. It looks very hopeful. No denying of that. Looks very, very hopeful. I mean, who wouldn't think it wouldn't be hopeful? Other than that, preview of next episode, or the title of it, is called Flames of Remembrance. So, yeah, I'm not going to say any more because I think it'll just give too much away. But other than that, pretty cool episode. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys might be asking me, how are you even watching these episodes? I can't really tell you that because I'm afraid I'll get into trouble for it. I mean, some of my friends told me that myself. Like, if you want to know where we could watch these things, all I can really tell you, go into Reddit or my anime list or something like that and look for the certain links or posts there because that's all I can really tell you. I can't really give you much, but I can tell you that it's because of those two sites is the reason why I was able to watch this episode, even though it's fan subbed and all that. You get the idea. Anyways, that's about it, people. I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.